We're not in a shortage of developers. Don't listen to these assholes out here saying this nonsense.
Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and for the record, I disagree with that statement 100%. Ripple has been clearly focused on filling the gap for attracting new developers. It started in a real concentrated effort by attending blockchain conferences and dropping the Ripple name. They branded their booths as the XRPL zone. They did so in Austin at Permissionless, which is the world's largest DeFi conference. They did it at Consensus. And most notably, they have partnered with Easy A. This is to onboard developers. They're looking to onboard more than 100,000 developers to teach them how to integrate the XRP ledger with Ethereum for smart contracts. Yes, the XRP ecosystem needs more developers. The market is mixed, with Bitcoin back over 68,000 at the time of this recording. More and more of this space is being dominated by meme coins. Today, it's Book of Meme. Binance surprised everyone by jumping fast to list it, giving it some huge liquidity. As you can see, the market is volatile. We've just now gone under that 68,000, and a lot of the liquidity has been sucked out of Floki, Doge, Pepe, Shiba, WIF, Bonk. This new meme coin is on Solana, and it surged 5,000% in a day. It's the 5th most traded token, excluding stablecoins, with a $3.5 billion volume. So someone left a comment in my video yesterday that said if I talk about meme coins, they can't take me serious. Look, I've been stacking Bitcoin since 2014. And if you're here for the money, meme coins can't be ignored. Yes, they're the highest in risk, but you can't ignore. This is crypto. How can you just not look at the entire space? It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And in this video, we have a little of the good, the bad, and the ugly. For some, here's a little good. Dr. Craig S. Wright was found not to be Satoshi. However, he is considering an appeal. And it's nice to see another big loss for Gary Gensler. Yes, the Fifth Circuit blocks the SEC climate reporting regulations for now. And there's another pro-crypto person entering politics. This would be the former Ripple Chief Compliance Officer, Greg Kidd. He's running for Congress in the state of Nevada and running as an independent. Now I'm going to play a clip for you that some might think is bad. Well, Lee Rock Marble thought it was on X. He wants me to be more positive, have more positive sentiment around XRP. I'm going to play the clip for you in regards to what he's referring to, but it should be known that I've always been about the facts, not hype, and an extensive payout rail network and optimized crypto liquidity to power crypto treasury operations, crypto payments, and other solutions is a powerful solution for Ripple. XRP is just one option, just as Ripple is only one use case for the ledger.
I've been with Ripple for nearly 7 years now, and part of that journey took us on actually building out what was RippleNet and has now created a whole new host of innovations around using digital assets as a settlement bridge between currencies.
It's been clear for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years, that Ripple is using an array of digital assets as a bridge. They've been expanding the capabilities to support these various digital assets beyond XRP. As per Naveen Gupta, Ripple would use digital assets as a bridge, including Ethereum. The liquidity hub also includes post-trade settlement mechanisms, all to meet the diverse needs of the clients. It's all about where the liquidity is and what the customer wants.
But ultimately, we see a world from a Ripple perspective of trying to remove as much friction as possible so that value can move like information moves today. We're talking to central banks about decentralized exchanges, automated market makers as new innovations that potentially could unlock liquidity and actually make markets far more efficient than they are today and remove bottlenecks and potentially make a more sort of dynamic market. Now, the question is, do central banks want to play a part in moving value for retail transaction? Don't know. I doubt it, but I remain to be seen there. I don't see the Bank of England having a support desk and onboarding users into a wallet. That's just the cost, that's not what they're about. So what I see is the opportunity for commercial banks to look at this as a way of innovating. What we're starting to see is different asset classes emerging, Bitcoin being one, XRP, other digital assets that are out in the ecosystem that users have an interest in holding. And actually, CBDC kind of falls into that bucket to some degree. So when I think about user experience, sort of safety, regulation, central banks are going to need players that can provide those capabilities, that can provide assurances that assets are safe. So can I see a 75-year-old looking after their own wallet and their own keys for crypto? A very, very, very small percentage. Because you can see the headlines now for any CBDC project. Grandparent of 75 loses life savings because they lose their private key. That would be a terminal failure for the project. And actually, banks are trusted. That's how they earn their name. They have to go through an awful lot of regulation and hurdles to get the name bank in their title. And if you want to play in this space, you need to work with people you trust. And I think people largely trust banks, albeit all depends on where you are in the world. But generally, there's a trust associated with the bank. And I think that isn't going to go away anytime soon. I think it's about providing a better user experience and better customer service and propositions. And I think CBDC and digital assets can help with that.
As Ripple continues to shape its services, I have another clip from 4 days ago, fewer than 15 views, and it is Daniel Ayala. He's the former Citi employee, B of A employee, and he spent 18 years at Wells Fargo in the global remittances. And he says fintechs with deep pockets can still see a significant opportunity. Have a listen.
Fintechs, should they integrate with existing local payment infrastructure or start a new rail, right? That's the timeless, basically a closed loop or an open loop system. And I think there's probably a lot of differing opinions on that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that was the promise of blockchain companies like Ripple, right? That was what they were aiming to do when they started. And because of the times with crypto last year, I think things kind of slow down for those types of efforts. But there's still a greenfield opportunity for fintechs to get into that space. And I don't think there is a clear lead right now. There is a significant opportunity. It'll take deep pockets and probably a bit of engagement between banks and large corporates to make the push and make the effort to make it happen.
And now let's jump to just a little bit of the ugly. That would be something about Elizabeth Warren, a very good response from Perry Ann Boring, and finish it off with something nice from John Deaton as Tokyo prepares for St. Patrick's Day. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.
In our financial system, pretty much everybody follows the same set of rules. I'm talking banks and credit unions and credit card companies, gold traders and stockbrokers, private equity now has to follow the rules, precious metal dealers, Venmo, Western Union. but not crypto.
As you know, she has a bill that we're calling an effective ban on cryptocurrency. 19 members of the Senate are currently sponsoring that bill. We've met with all 19 of those offices, and many of those offices were shocked to learn that cryptocurrency businesses are regulated as money service businesses the exact same way that remittance providers like your Venmo and MoneyGram and PayPal are. Companies are where you go to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. These are at exchanges. You can now buy cryptocurrency through PayPal and the Cash App. All of these companies where you do the exchanging, so to buy and sell cryptocurrency or anything else, they're regulated as money service businesses. They are registered with FinCEN under the U.S. Treasury, and they are subjected to the Bank Secrecy Act. There is not a gap. That is just misinformation, and shame on her for doing that. She does know the difference. This is a political attack on Bitcoin and on cryptocurrency, and we must hold our elected officials accountable.
Hi, everybody. This is John Deaton. Why would I go up against Elizabeth Warren, one of the most entrenched Washington, D.C. elites in Washington? For two reasons. One, because we need common sense, nonpartisan leadership in Washington who represents regular people. And two, because I can win.